What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am back to do my Week 8 NFL predictions. Now, Week 7 just ended tonight on Monday Night Football with Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears defeating my New England Patriots. So Week 7 is in the books, and we're now into Week 8 of the NFL season. So I'm very excited to do my Week 8 NFL predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record in Week 7 was not bad. We went 11-3, so we're coming in hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hoping this video we will continue the winning ways. We're on a 3-week winning streak. Hoping this video we make it 4 weeks in a row. Hopefully. Now, if you guys haven't checked out the 2 other videos that I put up on the channel this morning, guys, definitely go check them out if you haven't, because this is the 3rd and final video of the day. So I hope you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel on this monster month of October this year. And as always, show your support on the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NFL teams in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, you picked the good one if you're a huge fan of the NFL like myself, and you're ready for Week 8 of the NFL season. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into my Week 8 NFL predictions. Let's begin first with, as always, the buys. Now, if you do own a fantasy football team like myself that are on ESPN or Yahoo, and you have players that are on buys, make sure you have suitable replacements for them. Now, the buys in Week 8 are for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. So if you have any players on any of those 2 teams, make sure you have suitable replacements for them so you'll be ready for your next fantasy football matchup. Let's start off on Thursday Night Football with a huge showdown between the Baltimore Ravens heading to Raymond James Stadium to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, both teams are coming out very different Week 7s. Baltimore's coming off their victory at home over Cleveland, coming in at 4-3, and Tampa Bay's coming off their loss on the road, losing to Carolina on Sunday, coming in at 3-4. So, coming from me in this matchup on Thursday Night Football, this one should be good. Lamar Pay Me Jackson versus Tom, the greatest of all time, Brady. This one's going to be good on Thursday night. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Lamar Pay Me Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens to continue the winning ways and get it done on the road and defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football in a shootout. And now the early Sunday slate, which will start at a very early 6:30 here on the West Coast and 9:30 on the East Coast, because this game will be played across the pond in London, England, between 2 AFC teams, the Denver Broncos facing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, both teams are coming off very bad Week 7s. Denver's coming off their loss at home to the New York Jets. They're coming in at 2-5. And the Jags are coming off their heartbreaking loss at home to the New York Giants on Sunday, also coming in at 2-5. So coming from me in this AFC showdown between these 2-5 squads playing across the pond in London, the big question for Denver is, will Russell Wilson be able to go? Because they have to start their backup quarterback, I think Bryce Rippon, the former Boise State Bronco quarterback. So the big question is Russell going to play, or is it going to be Rippon? It's going to be time to let it rip with Rippon again for the Broncos. Coming from me, I am going to go with Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne Jr., and the Jacksonville Jaguars to rebound and bounce back and defeat the Denver Broncos. And now the regular Sunday slate, which starts at 10 a.m. here on the West Coast, 1 p.m. on the East Coast. Starting off with an NFC South rivalry showdown between the Carolina Panthers heading to the Georgia Dome to face the Dirty Birds, the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the Carolina Panthers are coming off their huge upset victory on Sunday at home, defeating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But the big story coming out of Carolina was the trading of their star running back Christian McCaffrey to the San Francisco 49ers for draft picks. So I guess that was the end of the McCaffrey era in Carolina, and now he's starting his new era in San Francisco. And P.J. Walker and the Panthers are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory on the road. Their side, you have the Atlanta Falcons coming off their loss on Sunday to the Cincinnati Bengals on the road, and Marcus Mariota and the Falcons are looking to rebound and bounce back at home and get back to 500. So coming from me in this NFC South rivalry showdown, P.J. Walker versus Marcus Mariota, 2 dual-threat quarterbacks. This one should be good, but coming from me, I am going to go with Marcus Mariota, Cordero Patterson, and the Atlanta Falcons to rebound and bounce back at home and get back to 500 and defeat the Carolina Panthers. And our next matchup, it is an NFC showdown between the Chicago Bears heading to the Jerry Dome to face the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Bears are coming off their victory tonight on the road, defeating my New England Patriots. So, Gamers Goon, congratulations on the win. And we will see you later in the year. We will see you. Hope you guys have a fantastic year going forward. And Justin Fields and the Bears are looking to continue winning ways and get it done on the road. Their side, you have the Dallas Cowboys coming off their victory at home over the Detroit Lions. Dak Prescott came back for the Cowboys, and he got it done for them. And the Cowboys are looking to continue winning ways with another big victory at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown, This one should be good. Justin Fields versus Dak Prescott. Two other dual threat quarterbacks that can use their feet and use their arm. But coming from me, I am going to go with Dak, Zeke, and Lamb and the Dallas Cowboys to get it done at home and defeat the Chicago Bears. And our next matchup between the Miami Dolphins heading to Ford Field to face the Detroit Lions. Now the Dolphins are coming off their big victory at home on Sunday Night Football, defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tua Tagovailoa came back and he looked better than ever. The defense once again got it done for the Dolphins. And my good friend Joseph Collin on the Big Fight Field channel, who is a die-hard Miami Dolphins fan, is hopeful to see his Dolphins continue the winning ways and get it done on the road. There is idea of the Detroit Lions coming off another loss on Sunday, losing on the road to the Dallas Cowboys, and this Lions team is horrendous. Who would have thought? A lot of people are thinking this was going to be a big year for the Lions, and it turned out to be a 1-5 season for the Lions coming into week number 8. It's been a rough year for Lions fans, and that seems like a running nightmare for Lions fans. They always have a rough year, and the Lions are desperately looking to rebound and bounce back in the worst way possible and get their second victory of the season. So coming from me in this matchup, Jared Goff versus Tua Tagovailoa. This one should be good, but coming from me, I'm going to go with Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins to continue the winning ways and get it done on the road and defeat the abysmal Detroit Lions. Fins up. And our next matchup, it is an NFC showdown between the Arizona Cardinals heading to Minneapolis to face the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Cardinals are coming off their big victory at home over the New Orleans Saints on Thursday Night Football, and Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are looking to continue winning ways and get back to 500 with a victory on the road. There is idea of the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings coming off their bye week. They're coming in at 5-1, and Captain Kirk Cousins and the Vikings are looking to come off a bye and get a big victory at home. So coming from me in this NFC showdown, this one should be good. I mean, you got Kyler Murray versus Captain Kirk Cousins. You got DeAndre Hopkins versus Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. This one's going to be good. But coming from me, I am going to go with the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings to get it done at home and defeat the Arizona Cardinals in a shootout. And our next matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders heading to the Superdome to face the New Orleans Saints. Now, the Vegas Raiders are coming off their big home victory on Sunday, defeating the Houston Texans, and Derek Carr and the Vegas Raiders are looking to continue winning ways and get another big victory on the road. There is idea of the New Orleans Saints coming off their loss on the road on Thursday Night Football, losing to the Arizona Cardinals, and really the Saints have been the biggest disappointment in the NFC, in my opinion. All that talent like Kamara and Thomas and that defense, they just do not have a legitimate starting quarterback. I mean, yes, they got Jameis Winston. They got Taysom Hill, who runs more than he passes. Then you have Andy Dalton, which is not saying much. But the Saints need a QB1 that's going to win them games like Drew Brees did for them. And the Saints are desperately looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, I am going to go with the New Orleans Saints to rebound and bounce back at home and defeat the Las Vegas Raiders in a close one. And our next matchup, it is a huge AFC East rivalry showdown between two franchises that do not like each other, between my New England Patriots heading to East Rutherford to face the New York Jets. Now, my Patriots are coming off their loss tonight on Monday Night Football at home, losing to the Chicago Bears, and my Patriots are looking to rebound and bounce back in the worst way on the road. There is idea of the New York Jets coming off another big victory this season, defeating the Denver Broncos on the road, but with that victory came a huge loss because the Jets have lost their sensational rookie running back, Breece Hall, with a torn ACL in that game, so the Jets are going to be without their star running back, and we're going to see if the Jets can either adapt and get better or struggle and start becoming the Jets of old. But Zach Wilson and the Jets are looking to continue winning ways with a victory at home. So coming from me in this huge AFC East rivalry showdown between two franchises that hate each other's guts, hopefully Bailey Zappi has a much better game than he did tonight on Monday Night Football. Hopefully Mac Jones is ready to go and get ready to get back on the field. But this Jets team is very good, and I'm very happy that the Jets are having this great of a season. But that loss of Breece Hall, their huge running back, is a massive loss for the Jets. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Bailey Zappi or hopefully the returning Mac Jones and my New England Patriots to rebound and bounce back on the road and defeat the New York Jets in a close shootout. And our next matchup, it is the Pennsylvania showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers heading to Philadelphia to face the undefeated Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia Eagles, excuse me. Now, the Steelers are coming off their loss on Sunday on the road on Sunday Night Football, losing to the Miami Dolphins. Kenny Pickett did have a solid game, but he had so many turnovers in that game. It was just not a great game for Kenny Pickett. And I got a funny feeling there's going to be some firings in Pittsburgh very, very soon. I mean, they are 2-5. I don't think they're going to even make the playoffs this year. And I'm telling you right now, Mike Tomlin's seat is getting hotter and hotter every time they look like geeks on the field and getting blown out. But the Steelers are looking to rebound and bounce back in the worst way possible on the road and end the Eagles' undefeated streak. Their side, you have the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles coming off their bye week. They're coming in at 6-0. And talk about a city that has been having the time of their lives. I mean, hell, the Philadelphia Phillies won the pennant last night, defeating the San Diego Padres. They're on to the World Series for the first time since 2009, looking to win their third World Series title in franchise history. Their last one was all the way back in 2008, and Game 1 starts this Friday at Minute Maid Park. And the Eagles are having a hell of a year. The only undefeated team left in this NFL season, coming in undefeated at 6-0. And Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are looking to continue to fly high and get it done at home and remain undefeated. So coming from me in this Battle of Pennsylvania, this one could be really good. Kenny Pickett versus Jalen Hurts. This one should be really good. But coming from me, do I see Pittsburgh pulling off the upset here? Maybe, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I am going to go with Jalen Hurts and the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles to continue winning ways and get it done at home and remain undefeated and defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now next matchup, it is an AFC South rivalry showdown between the Tennessee Titans heading to Houston to face the Houston Texans. Now both teams are coming out very different week 7s. Tennessee is coming off their victory at home over the Indianapolis Colts, coming in at 4-2. And the Houston Texans are coming off another loss on Sunday, losing on the road to the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday, coming in at 1-4-1. So coming from me in this AFC South rivalry showdown, Ryan Tannehill versus David Mills. This one should be good. But coming from me, I am going to go with Ryan Tannehill and Derek Henry and the Tennessee Titans to continue winning ways and get it done on the road and defeat the Houston Texans. And now next matchup between the Washington Commanders heading to Lucas Oil Stadium to face the Indianapolis Colts. Now the Commanders are coming off their big victory at home, defeating Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers under their backup quarterback Taylor Heinicke, who got the win for the Commanders, unlike Carson Wentz, who hasn't got wins for the Commanders. Taylor Heinicke got it done for them, and the Commanders are looking to continue winning ways and get a victory on the road to get back to 500. There is idea of the Indianapolis Colts coming off their loss to the Tennessee Titans on the road on Sunday, and there has been a quarterback change because as of right now, Matt Ryan is officially out as the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts for the rest of the year, and now it's the Sam Ehlinger show, who, if you guys don't know who Sam Ehlinger is, he was the former Texas Longhorn quarterback. So Matt Ryan is out, Sam Ehlinger is in, and the Colts are looking desperately to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this matchup, this one should be good. I mean, Taylor Heinicke, who I think should be the quarterback for the Washington Commanders for the time being, maybe Sam Howell gets some starts, versus Sam Ehlinger for the Colts. Now, again, Matt Ryan came to Indianapolis, thought he was going to be a big star, but now he's benched for the rest of the year, and it's now the Sam Ehlinger show. But coming from me, I am going to go with Taylor Heinicke and the Washington Commanders to get it done on the road and get back to 500 and defeat the Indianapolis Colts in a shootout. And now next matchup, it is a huge Monday night rematch between two NFC West rivals, the San Francisco 49ers heading to SoFi Stadium to face the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams. Now the 49ers are coming off their loss on Sunday to the Kansas City Chiefs, but the big story coming out of Niner Nation was the acquisition of Christian McCaffrey, the star running back for the Carolina Panthers, was traded from Carolina to San Francisco for a couple draft picks, and we got to see CMC on the field on Sunday for the 49ers, but they fell short, and Jimmy G Money and the Niners are looking to rebound and bounce back on the road. They're excited of the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams, coming off their bye week, and they needed that bye week like no tomorrow. They're coming in at 3-3, and the reigning NFC and Super Bowl champions do not look like a team that may not even make the playoffs this year. And Matthew Stafford and the Rams are looking to come off a bye with a big victory at home. So coming from me in this Monday Night Football rematch between these huge NFC West rivals that do not like each other, Jimmy G Money versus Matthew Stafford. This one should be good. But coming from me, I am going to go with Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams to come off a bye with a big victory at home and defeat the San Francisco 49ers in a very close offensive shootout. And now next matchup. It is a huge NFC showdown, one of the big games in week number 8 of the NFL season between the very surprising New York Giants heading to CenturyLink Field to face my Seattle Seahawks. Now the Giants are coming off their very close, and I mean a goal line stance close victory on the road, defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday. And Daniel Jones and the G-Men are looking to continue this amazing year that the Giants are having this season, and they're looking to get it done here on the road. Their side, you have my Seattle Seahawks coming off their big road victory on Sunday over the Los Angeles Chargers. Geno Smith did have a solid game, but it was our running game that stole the show because it was Kenneth Walker III, the former Michigan State Spartan, who had a monster game on the ground with over 168 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. And finally, my Seahawks have a fantastic running game. Even though we lost Penny, we got Kenneth Walker, and he has been a top running back for my Seahawks. And my Seahawks are looking to continue winning ways and get a big victory at home. So coming from me in this huge NFC showdown, one of the big games in Week 8 of the NFL season, this one's going to be good. Daniel Jones versus Geno Smith. It's Duke versus West Virginia. I think Geno Smith did go to West Virginia. You got Saquon Barkley versus Kenneth Walker III. This one's going to be a great quarterback and running back showdown in the NFC. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker III, Pete Carroll, and my Seattle Seahawks to get it done at home and defeat the New York Giants in a very close banger. And now the Sunday night matchup, another big matchup in Week 8 of the NFL season between the Green Bay Packers heading to Orchard Park to face the Buffalo Bills. Now the Packers are coming off their second consecutive loss on Sunday, losing to the Washington Commanders, and Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are looking desperately to rebound and bounce back on the road and get back to 500. Their side, you have the Buffalo Bills coming off their bye week. They're coming in at 5-1, and Josh Allen and the Bills are looking to come off a bye with a big victory at home on Sunday Night Football. So coming from me in this huge showdown on Sunday Night Football, one of the big games in week number 8 of the NFL season, Rodgers versus Allen. This one's going to be a great matchup on Sunday Night Football. Coming from me, as much as I do not like them as a New England Patriots fan, I am going to go with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the Buffalo Bills to get it done at home and defeat the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Football in a banger. And now the Monday night matchup that will go against Monday Night Raw. It is a huge AFC South rivalry showdown, and it's the battle of Ohio between the Cincinnati Bengals heading to the Dog Pound to face the Cleveland Browns. Now the Bengals are coming off their big home victory on Sunday, defeating the Atlanta Falcons, and Joe Burrow went off on the Falcons. I mean, 4 complete touchdowns, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground, and the Bengals are starting to look like the team that made it to the Super Bowl last year and won the AFC Championship, and are looking to continue winning ways with a victory on the road on Monday Night Football. Their side of the Cleveland Browns coming off their loss on Sunday on the road, losing to the Baltimore Ravens, and Jacoby Brissett and the Browns are looking to rebound and bounce back at home. So coming from me in this AFC South rivalry showdown on Monday Night Football in the battle of Ohio, I am going to go with Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, and the reigning AFC champions, the Cincinnati Bengals, to get it done on the road and defeat the Cleveland Browns on Monday Night Football. And those are my Week 8 NFL predictions. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you see winning in week number 8 of the NFL season? Who do you see winning that big matchup between the Giants and my Seahawks? Who do you see winning the Sunday night matchup between the Bills and the Packers? And let me know, will the Philadelphia Eagles lose their first game this week? Let me know all of your picks and your opinions. And as always, represent your NFL teams in the comment section. Even if they're having a rough year like the Houston Texans, or they're having an amazing year like the Jets, the Giants, and the Philadelphia Eagles, still represent them. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching all 3 videos I put up on the channel today, guys. Again, thank you guys so very much. I'm truly blessed to have you guys part of this dangerous alliance, and I'm always thankful for the support. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button to become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We are getting dangerously close to 1,100 subscribers on the channel, guys. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? If you're a fan of professional wrestling when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, the WWE, and Ring of Honor, and you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, the NFL, and college football, super kick that subscribe button, folks. It's free, and you become part of this bigger, dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys on Halloween Monday for my official Week 10 college football predictions, my Week 9 NFL predictions, and hopefully my New Japan Pro Wrestling's Battle Autumn 2022 predictions. Ospreay Naito 2. Later days, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And as always, stay dangerous. And peace.